All right, and let's get started. Heading in to our first real, I guess you would say, session with proper tactics, proper setup. I did some work on the team here. I'll show you guys as we get into Ultimate Team. Did a little work on the team. I truly feel like this is a good tactical setup. I shared it. I think this is a perfect way to go into this post-patch era. I'll get in there so I can show you guys and tell you why I think it's the perfect setup. So, here's the squad. Now, the reason why I like this, as Caicedo's not showing up here, but that's okay because that's who that is. That's Caicedo, who's on an active evolution. He turns into a pretty much a beast. He was already excellent, way above his stats. One of those type of players. I will continue this evolution with Zidane once I'm finished, but Caicedo's closes pretty soon, so I had to get that going. I want to get in here and actually update the one thing I got to update my player roles. Zidane is absolutely the captain. Even though I don't like Zidane necessarily as much, he's definitely not one of my favorite players, but we got him for free. He is a beast still, just a little more stiff than I like. Left short free kick will be a righty. Right short free kick will be a lefty. No, we'll just go Zidane. Because I had Guti in there before. That's who I had in there. I did have a lefty that could take free kicks. Now, not so much. Zidane, long free kick minor, doesn't really matter. We'll go to Caicedo. He's much better. Doesn't really matter there, though. Holland on penalties. I actually want Zidane. Left corner, righty, right corner. Typically like a lefty there, but I don't want Robertson going all the way to the right side there, so I'll just do an outswinger with we'll go with Zidane. Target player, Holland, near post, back post Milito. So we'll switch this around. So I actually want a near post. Let's see actually. Man. So we want Stones and Milito. So near post, I think Milito's got aerial, but then aerial plus on the power header. We'll go Milito at near post. That's where I tend to go. If I don't go to Holland near post, I'll have Milito there. Back post, we'll go Stones. Not that crosses are very. Corner kicks are okay. You can score some, but they're not like OP or anything. A lot of times I'll just go short even. So I'll save those changes and I'll explain this team to you. I released the very detailed, tactics video. Obviously, if anybody does watch those, they won't necessarily be that long with that big of an explanation. I put the timestamp in there so people could skip through the talking part, but I never like just releasing, okay, go here and do, these two are on holding ball winning. He's on shadow striker, he's on poacher. Okay, good luck. I like explaining it because there's more to it, man. You can't just go out there and and also when you're picking your formation and your setup, there's a certain play style you're going to want to match. So it's not just about, the player roles and that's it. Or looking at the formation, getting the exact depth on the defense, whether you want counterbalance, and then going out and playing. There's more details to it. So with this, the 4-2-3-1 wide, I explained that I would have done the 4-2-1-3, which the only difference is these two, their natural starting spot is just closer up front, tied together with Holland. But I can't due to Traore can't play right wing, which is kind of crazy. And then on the left side, Grealish doesn't have the inside striker plus as far as left wing, only on left mid. So it's just fine. I'll show you the player role. Well, I showed them in the tactics thing. You can check out the tactics video if you want to see them. But these two are on inside striker and balanced. I want them on inside striker because I want them up closer working with Holland. I don't want them out wide here. You could even Adama Traore's got like plus plus on wide playmaker though, but it just works better, especially with the tiki taka type of passing really helping. And then when you're in and around the box, that extra pass is what's going to get you the goal because you can smoke defenders. It's just many times players are rushing shots in the box, and then the defenders are blocking the shot. So you're taking away a sure goal just because you're skipping that extra pass. And having these two is in that inside striker or setup player role will surely help them get closer to Holland for that extra pass so they're there to finish. Zidane's on shadow striker. Would he be my first choice? No. Would he be a lot of players' first choice here? I don't know. Maybe. He's obviously a very high, his regular 94, not the one that EA gave us, is like 700K right now. So clearly a very good player. Obviously a legend. In real life, obviously a legend. Me personally, he's not my favorite. Similar to like Cantona, always expensive, and I would literally take there's less than 100K strikers. I would take this Keane over like any Cantona card. So a lot of it's just like the kind of players you like to play with. But with that said, it is Zidane, it is free, and he's got a sick Evo that was given to us. So I got to use him, and it'll be good practice right now too, especially considering we're looking to just build up, starting from scratch essentially on this new patch. It's like a new game. So a perfect time to kind of get used to using players like Zidane, right? Similar to like Holland, I used to never use players like Holland, and I used him both in UFL before I came, where he's definitely more agile movement-wise. But even with how he is, once you get used to playing with strikers like this in FC, they come in handy big time. Moving to the CDMs, both Mainu and Caicedo are excellent. The reason why I like them, I'll show you this real quick. You see here, 5'10". You see here, 5'11". You don't have that Vieira or Declan Rice about them. There's plenty of those type of CDMs who I typically like at least one, even like a Chouameni. Both these two aren't, necessarily Conte with like that super small pocket rocket type of CDMs, but they are agile enough. When you look here at their dribbling stats, for CDMs, that's perfect because especially in this meta, you can win the ball many times and then it gets stolen right back. Now, hopefully they patch that a little bit. And if they do that, then maybe we can change this around. But right now, there's the pressure from the attackers is pretty like instant. Like once you win the ball, it's not your job's not done. No matter where you win it at, right? But especially CDM, big part of their job is intercepting and also winning tackles. And so this having that agility and more importantly too, great passing allows them not just to win the ball, but then to dribble out of pressure if need be, then find a good pass, possibly a killer pass to start a good counterattack. So that's why I like both of these two. All right. Now, going to the backs, we have Stones and Molito, and this is very important too. Not saying you have to use these two, right? However, I want to show you this as well. Same kind of thing. Look at the agility, right? Not only that, look at the passing too. That's a bonus part of it, but the main thing is the agility and the balance, and I'll tell you why in a second. Another huge thing to look for in this post-patch, the Raccoon Plus, which was already the best, right? And I say in my opinion, but I think it's widely accepted as the best playstyle for a center back, right? Having this playstyle plus, and I'll tell you why it's even more OP for center backs in this post meta. This combined with good agility and balance, right? And then you look at Molito, same type of thing. Good agility, not quite like Stones, but still very good. And you see the Raccoon Plus. Other great play styles too, even the long ball. And I think Stones, what passing did he doesn't have passing ones, but his passing is very good. Then Melito, you see here. I mean, for a defender, look at that passing. Excellent. So the reason why that's so important is because the offense is so free flowing and there's just quick little movements, tiki taka play, right? All the way into the box, and then you have those extra passes or those quick little dribbles players are doing. And there's minimal to no AI assistance, right? So you must be able to quickly pivot with your center backs, as well as your wing backs, as well as any defenders. But your center backs are that last line before your keeper, obviously. We'll talk about that in a second, to stop the play. And you're not going to be able to do it no matter how agile your center backs are, right? No matter how well they do at movement, they're going to get burned sometimes. But it's all about minimizing the amount of goals you let up. Then obviously you got to go down and score. But maybe instead of scoring 7 to have to win the game, you have to score 6, 5, 4, right? It's going to be goal fest right now. Many people aren't liking the unrealistic score lines. I think it's a refreshing change of pace. Having that for a while. Obviously, I think they are going to have to add some AI assistance just to make it more realistic, but they're in a great spot right now. It's very easy to just slowly raise the assistance level defensively until you hit that good balance where there's more realistic score lines, but it's not crazy assistance like we got to previously. But for right now, these type of center backs are excellent. The agile, great movement, having that anticipate plus. I want to get into why that helps. You know how when the reason why it's OP is you're getting ready to go into a tackle, and anticipate plus almost gives you an automatic tackle. The defenders almost close that little bit of distance and make it the best entrance into the tackle. They win the ball cleanly. That is huge here with little to no assistance. It's almost like the closest to assistance that you're going to get. So when you're in that range and you go to commit to winning the ball, you have that much better of a chance with that Raccoon Plus, with that Anticipate Plus. So having 2 center backs with that is huge. And like I said, on the attack too, it's nice having, look at this. Look at the attacking positioning. 93 for a center back with that power header. So on offensive corners, right, he's not the tallest guy in the world, but he can absolutely be a threat. That's just a bonus. Even without this, he would have been a good center back. Very affordable on the market is Melito, obviously, and then very affordable SBC is Stones. Even for someone like me who left the game in November and kind of built up fodder and didn't really utilize it, right, because I left the game until his post-patch. So 2 very attainable center backs for you that will be very good. Another one that's a little more expensive, around I think at like double, or I think about 130K, not quite double, but 130K more than Melito would be that Georges. I think that's how you pronounce it. The woman French center back. She's about 5'8", similar to Cordoba, but she has the Anticipate Plus. So check her out. She's another very good one to look at. There's another duo from Borussia Dortmund, that Anton, and you could combine them with the right back, the Brazilian, Johan Couto. I'm going to butcher these names all day long, but you get who I'm talking about. That little combination, I almost went for them, but I was 1 Bundesliga player short, and I'm okay with that because, moving on to my right back, McManaman, I've watched the videos on him with reviews and heard how good he was. I can't wait to use him. Obviously, both of these are those winter wildcard mix-ups. Some players hate this because they want these players, obviously a striker, obviously a more of a cam or winger. But I don't mind it. I think it's cool. Like that Holland card that's a center back, I think that's cool, man. I had one in the past where Dante was playing strike up top with like Sorloth. It was a sick little duo. Dante's obviously a center back that's typically slower, and you had him as a speedy, strong striker, lengthy striker. I don't mind it, man. It is video game football after all. As long as the gameplay and then the build-up feels like football and the goals look like football goals, it's fine, right? Scoreline doesn't have to be 2-1, 1-0, okay? I get where you could say the defending's a little unrealistic right now, how hard it is to defend. Okay, you win that argument. But other than that, stuff like this, definitely I'm okay with. And McManaman, I watched. He looks very good. Notice I said watch. That's a side note I added in my video. Do not just take comments in Footbin. Do not just take comments in like, um, if you're watching a content creator and like this player is OP. Find reviews where you can kind of see these players on the field, right? I know it's not as good as using them, but at least if you can see them and you've played the game long enough, you can get an eye for like what you're looking for. I truly do wish it was like UFL in that sense, where UFL has all these made up teams and each of their top players in the game, since they don't have promos, you can just go to these teams in like a AI match and then use any player you want and feel them out before you purchase them. I wish this would be an awesome thing they could do is in training, they should have it where any player in the game, any player, you can go into the training within Ultimate Team, like you have Ultimate Team training, right? Similar to how you would go and practice whatever. But in the Ultimate Team training, they have all the new players. That would be excellent. Or maybe for a limited time, like any new promo, you can try them for like, a week or something. But I think it would be great if you could try every single player. What could that hurt? What could that hurt even if you have some people that just know they'll never get that prime time R9 card, right? But they just want to feel them out and shoot some shots with them, like, in the training field. I don't see a problem with that, but the main reason it would be useful is because before you go purchase players, you could feel, how they feel on the ball, how their skill moves pull off, Uh, you could even feel them like in a little practice game or whatever, since you can add players and stuff like that. I don't see that being a bad thing at all. I think it would be awesome to be able to go utilize any player. It'd be very cool. It'd be an extra layer of protection before you purchase a player that you might not like and then have to go sell them back and lose 5%, right? 18 gigabyte update, but I felt nothing has been changed. Scored same corner. All right. Let me talk to my boys about the patch. Here, I just seen this. I honestly knew before it came out. So I'm answering this question about the UFL patch. I honestly knew before it even came out that it wasn't going to be uh, it wasn't going to be viable. I just knew it because this game is just too FC is just too far ahead. They released too good of a game. It's costing me about like I think 3 total subs right now. I was training like literally at least 5, 6 new players a day. It halted my growth for the meantime, and actually took me down a couple. And maybe it probably will take me down more, but I got to be true to the game. I'm not doing this just for followers. I'm not going to be like these other UFL content creators that are similar to the old FC content creators, and there's still some FC ones like this too that are just fake. They won't point out any of the negative stuff. They won't point out any good things about other games. If you've seen, I did give eFootball a fair shake, and it just isn't that game. It just isn't. I mean, I'm very fair. None of these companies are paying me. I'm very honest. Some players just don't want to hear the truth. It's a good chance for you to grow with the game. Yeah, yeah. No, I know I lost 3. Well, yeah, I've only lost 3. I imagine I'll lose more, but overall, man, I'll grow just like I did with UFL. Man, I started from scratch there, and I'll be able to grow with this too. I'm not worried about live. I'm not worried about growing with this either. I want to play the best football game. Like when I started this, I was fine with if I have one person uh, that I can help grow the game, like grow with, then that's fine. Like I already know there will be several, maybe not watching streams, but let's say it goes down to like 7, and then that grows to 15, and that grows to, that's fine. But the bottom line is it might take longer to grow, if ever, but even if I could grow with UFL, as far as if I was worried about that, there's a cap on that. I think Carl, you were the one who told me, wasn't there like 3 million? Didn't you tell me about that? How there's 3 million new users, but only like X amount they're averaging like one game a week, which showed like a vast majority of that 3 million players for for UFL just tried the game and didn't come back. Yeah. Yeah, so on these streams, it's literally, I'm going to just point out what I do and how I grow in this game. Some players can connect it to UFL. Some players don't even. If you're like me, I usually didn't like following the content creators on mine. I would search for new players, and then I built my own method of finding, tactics and meta formation stuff that fits the meta. Finding the players that I liked, I have my own little system, and then I share it. If it helps one person, great. If it helps two, five, 10, great. But I'm not just going to play a terrible game that is going not really going to go anywhere because dude, this you'll see once I start playing this. It's no comparison. I didn't release it off to chop it up and make it better looking, but I literally had a game on my monitor and a game on my phone, right? And there was literally no comparison with how much better FC was. Even little things you don't think about, like the fluidity of the game, the little dynamic movements of the players that you don't think about, and then you realize like UFL players literally move like PlayStation 2 style, which was fine when FC was broken. It's like, what other choice we have? We can be patient and wait. But now that FC finally gave us what we've been waiting for all these years, putting money in year after year to buy the game, build a team to compete, especially once I went to the FC Pro status and had to actually buy a lot of players. It's like I'm getting my money's worth now because part of all of our money that over the years that went into this game is why they were able to release such an amazing patch overnight. Once again, yeah, yeah, Carl. The one big thing that you got to remember that we didn't have when all this was going on was we had no idea that EA Sports was actually going to. If you look at my previous videos when I was talking about UFL, I said they're a huge company with a ton of money and the ability to answer the player base and change the game, but it's been years they never have, and clearly, if they haven't yet, they won't. But obviously, I was wrong. I have no idea where the threshold was, why they all of a sudden did this. I mean, they didn't even wait for FC26. I thought if anything, they would make a last ditch effort to save the franchise FC26. But this has been going on since I call it FC, but it was FIFA 22, where the game was going downhill, 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 and finally I felt it hit critical mode in FIFA 22. So when I went to UFI, literally when I stopped playing FC, it was early to mid. It was early November. That's how I remember because it was during the FC Pro event. I was playing in that, and the connection was terrible. The games were terrible. It was all just glitchy nonsense, and so I left. And never in a million years did I think I would be talking about something amazing about football gaming tied with FC25. Why they decided to do this now, I don't know. But they did, and there's no way that I can just sit here and lie about the fact that even if I wanted to lie and said, dude, UFL is amazing, man. You guys are crazy. Like, here, try my new tactics, and this is the best game. And like a lot of content creators ignore the truth. A vast majority of the players that we need to make UFL better are going to play this game and laugh at that. You know, you can only be a snake oil salesman for so long. Yes, I agree, Amir. Even if you talk about UFL and all the different crazy, dumb stuff they did, they showed bad signs too, by the way. Ignoring Kevin Pedro, the number one player in the world, and not even acknowledging him like, oh, yeah, it's a good job. We'll figure something out later. Right now, we don't have anything for you. But then going to different content creators, giving them 20 mythic packs to try to urge their fans and the player base to go buy these ridiculously overpriced BS ripoff packs. That should give you a little insight into the fact that Strikers is no different than EA Sports. When Kevin told me that, that really made me mad. And they lost the player that got number one in the world, which is quite a feat. We all know how hard it is to climb. He did it in South America, and he's already back here. He's the one who told me definitely go EAFC. He's talked to them directly on different fronts because he wanted to know, like, guys, I'm at the very, very top of your game. we need, for me and other players to reach this, we need to have something to keep us here. Otherwise, it's like, why else am I playing? I only play like 3 people now to keep my number 1 spot and at least give me some reason to do it, right? Yes, it's a new game, but how long can you truly play like 3 or 4 players at a time? Yeah, that's the other thing, guys. Some of these players, did Amir say he's from Australia, right? I'm sorry, I didn't see up there. If he says he's from Australia, my biggest thing is UFL has no prayer. I mean, I should not be playing with my connection to Dagger as well as a lot of people. Go to any stream that Dagger does. His game is, the fluidity is awful. And then look at immediately after most games, if players know that he's live or that he's a content creator, go look in his chat after. I know Carl's seen it even more than me. And it's not his fault. He just wants to play the game, but that's what you're going to have to deal with over there is the connection, because there's such a thin player base, is awful. You're waiting 20 minutes, 30 minutes for a game. Then you're playing the same 3 people, and 2 out of those 3 people you play, there's terrible connection. Okay, Amir said Australia. Yeah, so he would be like Dagger, man. Amir would be like facing somebody way in East Jesus of part of the world, and it would be terrible connection, which causes all the glitchy nonsense and the performance to be bad. So how on earth are you going to stream that or share that or even have fun playing it, even if you're just a casual player? Whereas you get games instantly in here in FC, you get games instantly, okay? And this player base is not going anywhere. Yes, it's saturated with millions of content creators, but I will tell you, there's a tons of snake oil salesmen when it comes to EA creators, right? For one. And for two, I didn't really get into this to go to blow up. I was super pleased with the amount of following that I got, which, let's be honest, I'm still a super, super small channel, but I'm fine with that. Even if it was just these 4 people in here, which I could see the other 2 might just be 2 stopping in. They might be 2 that just don't want to chat. But even if it was 1 person, man, I still release the same content with the same passion. And then if there's just 1 person that watches later and sifts through it and gets some knowledge that helps them, then I'm happy. I always get those random comments, including from FC players right now that made the same move. So at the very least, if out of those 2, whatever, it keeps slowly going down, or the streams, instead of being 13, 20, I think my tops is like 35, 40 or something like that. Instead, if it's like 5 people in my chat or 7 or something, or even 2, I'd rather play the best football game out. I'm not going to let hating EA Sports stop me from playing a game. Year after year, I put a lot of money into this, way more than UFL. And so I'm going to actually play the game that we deserve and have deserved for all these years. I played this game right here since 1994. It's not like I'm selling out UFL. It's just UFL proved that they just have no prayer, especially, remember the big change. Once FC when it was broken, that's one thing. Be patient with the new developer now. FC's broken, it's done for. But the fact that EA Sports showed they can release this, that changes everything. Now, why be patient with UFL, especially when they're dropping the ball all the time? Did anybody play the post patch over there? Isn't that out? Carl, I probably will. I probably will play both, honestly. I'll probably play both, to be fair. But for right now, I want to go try this McManaman. Man looks so sick at right back. I want to see if my theory is correct that these agile center backs will at least help a little bit. Emiliano Martinez is a beast. I don't really like Zidane. I got to get used to him. Traore is still a monster. Grealish is amazing. Holland isn't as good in FC as he is in UFL, I'll tell you that. He's a little more stiff, and he doesn't have that 4 weak foot, which does come into play, man. When I start getting it on his right foot and I forget he doesn't have that 4, just that 1 star different changes things. And I've always loved A-Rob. Even though I'm a Man United fan, I typically, and especially in the past decade or so, have loved Liverpool and Man City players individually more than I've loved United players. But team-wise, obviously I want Man City and Liverpool to get crushed, but any given time I like 5 or 6 players out on the field of theirs are some of my favorite players. So as you can see, I have 2 City players, Liverpool player, right? Got obviously some Real Madrid legends, and then I got one United player. Sorry, three City players because of Stones. So, anyways, let's get into our first game. I haven't gotten to that point, Amir. I would be open to it. I would just need to make sure that I can offer something that's absolutely worth people's time. Like I said, I hate fake nonsense players or people. There's a lot of people that do that, and I feel like they're money grabbers. Um, I know I can help people get to the top level, like I always said at UFL, test my stuff out, make sure it works. So I'll get there. I just want to show it on FC. I'm literally starting from the bottom with people, and I think there's some merit to that because I think a lot of times people will take advantage of their higher rank and just throw nonsense out. If you ever watch Texas, Tex, one of the best players in the world, although he keeps getting knocked out early in the top level, he's for all intents and purposes become more of a higher tier pro. He's still ridiculous good, but he's not. He just can't hang with all the top guys anymore. But not needless to say, him or Vergang or any of them, if you ever see them release their tactics and stuff, dude, they're terrible. They do not explain anything. They talk to you like they're talking to, like they're talking to each other going into a pro event. Dude, you got players that watch that are trying to just break into the Division 3 from Division 5 or just trying to maybe get into the Elite Division or maybe just get into the FC Pro events but not want to advance. Some might even get in the FC Pro events but just maybe want to get into the regional cups, right? The bottom line is when you watch these top players in the world, they don't have any depth to what they're providing. They act like you know, and many players don't, dude. So there's this huge gap. So that's where I do a good job, I feel like, is I can help the players that really need the help. So I will end up doing something like that. I just got to make sure I fully have it set up where I can, like, break down just like I would in real coaching. No different. Like, I was a technical director for a big club where I'm at, and a big part of that was helping individual player development at times. At other times, it was helping coaches with top teams, do a better job so they could attract better players, breaking down film, helping them with training sessions, stuff like that, helping them pick out things in games, different formations that they could even use. If just all the things that translate, honestly, into FC. So, yes, to answer your question, no, I don't do that now, but I will end up doing it. If I'm even answering the question that you're asking the right way. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek into how this 4-2-3-1 wide plays. Sorry, I'm being distracted right now. All right, I'm going to get into it. There's a problem, all right. So one thing I'll say about UFL, they didn't have menu crashes like FC. I mean, obviously it has nothing to do with gameplay, but the menu crashes pissed me off. Oh, shoot, I got to still do my qualifying. I typically do that first. Oh, that would be just wonderful. Maybe this is a sign from the gods. Go ahead and log out of Ultimate Team and log back in. See if I was just waiting too long. It may be a sign from the gods that I have to try this new patch. Somebody want to tell me how the new UFL patch worked out? I've seen mixed. I haven't seen anybody say it was good. I think I've seen one comment say patch is good, and right under that, the next guy said, make patch is shit. Amir, absolutely. These all go under my, if you go to my channel later on, go under lives, and you can just search for this one, which is titled, what the hell did I title this bad boy? On. I forgot. I think it's a post-patch journey or something like that. You can kind of match up the date and time. I end up doing multiple per day, but you can find it definitely. Oh, Oh, new challenge. 5 LP for every home win and 2 for every away game. What's LP? I forgot. Which one's LP? Do you mean RP? Oh, 5 LP. I got you. LPs is the points that you can go buy skins with, I think. 21st. So that's today. Footbin, 3 new evolutions, 14 new players. Let's go check them out on Footbin real quick before we play. That is pretty good. Cool, man. How is the game, though? How's the game? That's the main thing I care about is how is the gameplay? Did the patch change anything? Holy sh! They just released a sick Bale, dude. FC just released a sick Gareth Bale. I have them for one game. I could show you guys. I've been saving them because you can use loans in the FC Pro events. This one's a SBC 2 mil, though. I just got stones. I definitely don't have the fodder. 98 pace, 93 shooting, 90 passing, 93 dribbling, 70 defense, 83 physical. Holy crap. He can play false 9. He can play advanced forward under striker, right mid, right wing, and left wing. 4 weak foot, obviously. 5 skills. And then let's look at play styles. Rapid plus and acrobatic plus. He's got aerial, quick step, finesse and power shot on regular and flare. Not necessarily the best play styles, but man, that's a good car, dude. Probably not one that I'll be doing, but holy crap. If somehow you just got loads of fodder, that would be a great SBC to do. 2 mil for Bale, 92. Team of the year striker. Wow. Let's see who else they got. Yeah, this Van Dyke team of the year is so every year it's like this, but this Van Dyke 87 pace. So obviously right now you have to have fast center backs. The agility part, let's see what his team of the year. 70 agility. For Van Dyke, that's pretty good. Saliba looks like a beast with the 90 pace. Let's see if there's any. Oh, the new Martinez updated card. He's an objective again. I got to get that. I want to see these objectives. What do I got to do to get Martinez? His 88's been incredible, dude. You need keepers that come off the line. And he's great at that. He's saved me so many times. Let's see if they updated it, where to get him under objectives. Let's find it. Team of the Year Cup. I'm sure it's under the Team of the Year Cup. Ultimate Team Friendly. That's really what I should go play. But I really don't. I'll do that at a different time. How long do I got to do that? That Cup. Team of the Year Cup, 2 days. Man, it's going to be sweaty over there. I don't really care enough about that to go do that. Why can't I find wherever that milestone is? He's probably under the Team Pass thing, maybe? Let's go see. Let's go see deep in here. AC. Easy. Sancho. I don't know where he's at, but whatever. Should be under objectives, though. Which objective would he? Let me see here. Anyway, wherever he's at, that Martinez would be a sick little addition. The game feels the same, but I didn't concede. The snapshot seems different. Tracks better. Apart from that, it feels the same. What about the? Is there the same like glitch where the goalie freezes those players, or the through ball glitch? What up, Jay? How are you, man? Let's see what Jay thinks. I was just asking about how that patch looks over there. I had one comment say I saw one comment where it's like, hey, game feels great, and then I had a few that said, dude, it's the same trash. So I was curious from you guys. Nice, Carl, that's good. I only face a couple of players that do that, to be honest with you. Oh, how about that stupid L2 crush that was happening? I didn't even know that was a glitch until you guys told me. How's that son of a gun? All right. I'm going to get my champs qualifiers out of the way. Test this new 4-2-3-1 wide. Champions. Oh, I was going over these new players they released real quick, and then I'll get into this. Emiliano Martinez looks good. You know what I just realized? Dude, now that headers aren't what they are, and agility and all that matters, this Cannavaro with 88 agility, 86 balance. Let me see his play styles. He's got the raccoon. He's got anticipate, but not plus. He's got intercept plus. So, dude, Cannavaro. So he's a mill right now. Dude, this Cannavaro can absolutely be, with that huge pace upgrade, would be a sick center back, dude. That may be worth getting. I typically right now think that anticipate plus is huge, but man, that Cannavaro may be sick. So anyway, that's worth checking out. Dude, I do miss the depth of this. But dude, you don't have to be over. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to this. Played one game and I won 7-1. I swear I'm not lying, but maybe the player was bad, but the game seems way more fluid. Good. Last time I scored that much was pre-patch. Right. I hear you, Jay. Thought the patch is even. Or see, listen about. See, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing mixed things. I may have to go try it later just to see what I think. Not playing. It's just a big joke. I know. Well, the bottom line is, no matter what, I'm glad. Now watch the guys who just came from UFL. Now just watch this. All right, just to give it a comparison. Now we always knew it wasn't going to be the same, but the problem is that for a while we thought FC's broken, so let's be patient. But now that you have this as an alternative, think about that. Now that you have this, now just watch the difference. You guys that just played UFL. Because this is what I did to really realize that there's no way this player might quit and just give me the win. No? Oh, yeah, they need to change that, by the way. I forgot about that. He has a cool stadium, by the way, but I like that gold FC25 deal. But, yeah, so they need to change that where if players quit and leave, that's one thing I do like about eFootball and UFL. I don't know why FC doesn't do where if you leave it a draw, if you leave any game, the person who left has to get the loss. Has to. Cooling defenders, wait, controlling defenders? Jay, I think that's what you meant, right, buddy? Oh yeah, trust me, I know the goal fests are crazy. They are, it is crazy. But that's an easy, all they have to do is literally look at the responsiveness, bro. The build up is what matters. Those goals, all they have to do is up the AI slowly but surely. And if they up the AI slowly but surely, they will fix it, until it's a balance. Not too much AI assistance, but enough. Get in there. Try to fake shot it. So yeah, anyway, good little chip punt. But look at the fluidity here, dude. The ability to play tiki-taka is brilliant. Quick 1-0, we'll take it. They need to make goalkeepers better. Wide touch. Outfield AI. No. The goalkeepers, it's the freaking... it's the lack of... There's no defensive AI assistance. They need to give AI assistance more. Because watch all my goals. These goalies won't have a prayer on a lot of them. They took from UFL's manual defending, but they made it all the way manual. It's even more manual than UFL. Like it's 0% assistance. That's what it is. Look at this. Players just aren't used to that. They have see that goalie just made a great save, but he moved his goalie. To be fair, the goalie movement on this goalie movement in FC is absolutely a skill for sure. But I think the goal fest for now are fun. It's a nice change of pace. Obviously, I do get that they're going to have to make it more realistic. See, look at the goalies make great saves. You seen that, Carl? He didn't move his goalie. Maybe he did there, but I think it's just making the AI, defensive AI, a little higher because there's none. You know, all these FC players, by the way, coming from UFL Help, because these FC players coming from pre-patch, you actually got rewarded for not controlling your defenders. Now, you don't get controlled. All right, quick 2-0 win, and this guy's going to quit. But see, man, I haven't had a update in a while. I'm only able to get the cheaper players, and I'm able to cook these guys, man. It's all about I just went into on Sunday to Champs Playoffs and Champs and just felt the game out, seen what I needed to do, and now I'm going to start torching all these FC guys coming from the UFL side. Haven't played FC in months. And it's just all about it's like riding a bike, but guess what? There is zero the same about this post-patch. I'd say UFL is, I'd say the players who played this FC game all the way up to the patch are at a more of a disadvantage than the players who came over from UFL. Up the people are 10, yeah. Well, once you get, but I mean, I guess, what do you think, the UFL is just all adult? You'd say UFL is like adults? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like UFL's like, hey, come play the adult game. You get what I'm saying? You're going to get a little mix of it all the time. But I'd say all of your top players in UFL and FC are probably around all of our age. I'd say all of our age, I'm probably guessing, is in between, like, on average, like 24 to 30 with some, like, 19, 20, 21, like that thrown in there. And then some old heads like me, like I'm 36. Yeah, Bobby, I hear you. Hey, wait a second. Go look at this. But I think with EA Play, there's either a free trial or a discount. I know the game's not quite at that stage where it's like real cheap. Oh, I know, Carl. I hear you. It's almost like Carl. It's like my kids. I got them freaking Androids, and they're so ungrateful, little spoiled brats, that they're like, dude, where's my iPhone at? It's the same thing. Like if you try to have I try to have get my son into eFootball because he's just isn't. He plays real football. He's a stud player. So he only plays this kind of like I used to, just intermittently. I was like, dude, try eFootball. And of course, for those guys, it's like it's like FC or nothing, right? It's got to be like that name brand. Yeah, Carl, that's a great call, buddy. Great call on that. I see what you're saying. I wasn't thinking about it from that perspective. I get what you're saying. So yeah, so then I definitely probably just made some 10-year-old cry, but my bad, 10-year-old somewhere. Let's get into another one, beat another 10-year-old so I can get up these ranks and face the big boys. Yeah, that's a good call though. Bobby, I feel you, dude. See, I'm not trying to undermine the people who truly, value a free game as opposed to $100, $70. You never know. Maybe EA will take note of that because clearly their bottom line got hit with the player exodus. I doubt it though. But I will say this, man. The difference after this patch now, they can actually have at least a reason to say this is why ours costs this versus UFL. That's just the truth. All right, I got a Vinny. Was that Messi behind him? I think it was. I could be wrong. I did not see. Whoa, that was supposed to go to my... See the tiki-taka you can play, though? It's just beautiful. Forced to pass. Stupid. The pressure in this game is real, though, boys. And I lowered my line. If anybody is playing and they're going between 70 and 50 or the two, between having a high line that holds off sides and a 50. I'm going 50, and it's helped me way more. That 70, a high line in this is very brutal. All right, I'm gonna have to lock in a bit. This player's. Oh, good block. Oh, Martinez. You know what else I hate that they need to fix? I don't know if they did, maybe, but the stupid inability of your goalkeeper to put the ball down and play at his feet. He like throws it out, so if a striker's anywhere near him, there's like a delay. I remember the first time I tried and got a goal scored on me. Like, why is that a thing where you can't just drop the ball to the goalkeeper's feet in UFL? Good, good. See, that's where the inside striker comes in huge. Moving those two wingers inside to be connected is huge. Good. Get wide. Flooding the middle, so I'm going to try to pull him out wide. Bring Holland 2. Go. Oh, Zidane sucks. He's sneaky good defensively, that fucker. Good. Manual defending, baby. Pays off. No, that was supposed to go up to... That was supposed to go all the way up. See, the manual defending can help a lot. As you get used to player switching and stuff, it helps a ton. Man, he's got so many players behind. His formation is solid defensively, dude. Holy near post. I'm definitely out-teamed here. I can't get around any of his defenders. Defending well, though. Look how fast Vinicius is. Good tackle. Come on, Dama's still a beast. Take the space. Let's isolate this. All right, we need to make the most of this. God damn it. Good. Milito is a beast. $130 for this dude. 130. Dama. Monster. Did I time it right? Nope. Damn it. Bravo, Manu. Beast. Representing for United. Almost said for City. Bravo. 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 Bravo, boys. Now that was a goal, fellas. God, I love playing football. God, I love playing football. Honest to God, I love playing football, boys. Alright, let's get back to it. Gotta focus. Speaking of rewards, if you somehow get a shutout in FC right now, you should get like $1 million. Seriously. Oh, that was dangerous. I knew it right when I passed it. That was dangerous. The pressure is real in this nowadays. The pressure is a real thing. You're in. Manually moved him. God damn, should win near post. Try this near poster. Ah. Oh! A little delayed a little too much. Dude, Melito's just as agile, if not more agile than as a center back with his winter wild card than he was as a striker. What a ball. Great ball, kid. Great ball, kid, or adult, or whatever. Fudge. Gotta quit dribbling so much. Halftime, 1-0. Oh, don't tell me that. Let me guess. They put in a new stadium. You got to go buy it, or you got to buy 20 Mythic packs to get the Mythic Stadium. No, it's on the UFL community. Maybe I'll go in and play that in a little bit here. They should allow you to take a poll on stream. So as people come in and out, they could say, hey, vote in the next 10 minutes. Do you want to see the LP challenge on UFL, or do you want to see me keep cooking in FC? I know my attendance based on where I started, because it's mainly UFL. To start, obviously, would go up to like 20s. But again, I'm in this to play beautiful football, not necessarily to just have the more people. As long as people understand and don't mistake my honesty for being like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boys, I need to go to finishing school. I need to be able to put these games away. That was a UFL style finesse shot. I'll tell you what, it's not as automatic. You have to be way more precise at finishing an FC2. Like, way more. Way more precise. This 4-2-3-1 wide's been brilliant, though. No kidding, Jay. I hear you, and I've absolutely been botching the chance to get that for 3-0 lead too. So now one's even worse. Run through it. Bravo, them. Oh, come on, get that Trivy. All right, come on. It's all about the manual defending, though. It's all about the manual defending. Kiss my ass with that. What was that bull crap? Can't beat my defense, and you're going to give me one of them? If you would have scored that, I would have been pissed. I thought he was going to react, and I was going to be able to get by him. Sometimes they think you're going to react, so the best thing to do is just keep running straight. One-on-one. Oh, shit. Oh. See, having that agile center back is so big, man. Oh, no. I didn't time it right. Watch this finesse. Now we got to get the ball out, boys. Getting used to just some of the difference in weighted passes and stuff, too. Son of a biscuit, dude. Son of a huge breakfast biscuit. The pressure is real. Go. Go, Zidane. Zidane, you're in. See the weighted passes. I got to get better at it. I got to put more on it. Got to put more on it. Zidane made a great run through there. Oh, you use a little. I haven't used player lock at all. That's all I used to do. See, that's what I want you to be able to do in UFL, by the way. Put the ball down with your keeper and... God, my players are so slow compared to some of these. Some of these defenders and stuff. He's going to go 100% line, try to go all out attack. Why are you bringing out Paxson out of Patch? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Carl, for sure. Dude, check out this scoreline, Carl. Elite defending. Elite defending. Hopefully I didn't jinx it because he's going to pull out some kind of magic here. All right. Uh-oh. He's getting the tactics going, boys. He's going to bring out the tactics. Yeah, I read that if you do get a shutout, though, in FC, if you finish with a shutout, you get 10 million. They say, GG's, you beat the game, and give you 10 million. Think UFL want any players back, give some good reward. I agree, Revolution, dude. They want players back, they better send some you know, I don't know. Send some packs, some skin packs, you know, maybe a free like Lautaro Martinez, a free little snap shooter if that's still in there. But I think we were saying that the snap shot may be patched. So that's not as automatic. See if I can cook Grealish on the ball is like Vinny. See what we can do here. Ah, good, good. Near post. Oh, that was it. That was it. What? Good, Melito. God, I love this back. Oh, shit. I almost screwed that up. I kind of did, though. I gave him the ball. Good. What the hell happened there? Holy pressure. Holy pressure. You're in. You're in. Flick it. Yes, you're in. Gotta finish this. Yes, boys. Come on now, boys. Come on now, boys. I thought fair play. They giving submit for game, but no, you gotta buy it. That's great. What do you gotta buy? I'm missing something. Danilo for CB winner wildcard. I have to check him out. Thank you for the shout. Dude, I went and did the Stones SBC because I just had fodder from since I haven't played. And I had mixed reviews. I love him. He's so agile. And then I got Melito, his winner wildcard. Bro, I got them both because they have Anticipate Plus and they both have good passing for center backs and super agile. And, dude, I'm telling you, it comes into play so much, dude, because I can shift with the attackers, the free-flowing attackers. When I had Company in there, he literally was almost like a cone because he couldn't keep up with how, like, agile they were. So, hold on, I just got to close this out. I want this shutout so bad, dude. If you get shut out in FC right now, you might want to say GG's to yourself and probably... Maybe that's how maybe I'll give you guys get a UFL player here now. I can still be an ambassador. Like, I'll shut this guy out here and say, all right, UFL is where you need to go. Shutout in FC 2-0 game. I want to hear your guys' response to that. Now, if anybody talks shit and says it should have been 8-0, you just couldn't score, well, then I guess you're right. Or you say you were probably playing my 6-year-old nephew, and that's why you got a shutout. Okay, maybe you're right. But nonetheless, the game was 2-0, bro. Danilo, agile and fast. All right, let me check this boy out. But, dude, isn't Danilo, isn't he Serie A? I don't think I could get him on Kim. I'll show you my team, bro, if you haven't seen it yet. All right. So, what? You just have to win 2 games to achieve to get in the finals now? Hold on. Bro, they made it that easy? I thought it was at least 3 wins out of 5. Wait, wasn't it? Didn't it used to be? Wasn't it harder at the beginning and then they made it easier because there's some the casuals couldn't get in? Which I understand, man. You want these? I get it, dude. But I'm all about making it exclusive and helping grind players up to make them exclusive rather than making it easier. Is it even any point playing for the rest of my for rank 1? Let me see. 84.5 in a mega, 84 in a jumbo, rare in a small, and a rare. Yeah, I guess it's worth finishing. What do you guys think? You used to be like 6. Yeah, it used to be like 6. Wasn't 6, but it was much hard. Dude, it was. I remember when it first started. I remember a couple times when I was so used to automatically like qualifying. I got down to like I had to win my last game. It was like 3 out of 5. It was 3 out of 5. That's what it was. You only could lose 2, and if you got a couple of beasts in there, I mean, think about it. You were down to your last wire. I always qualified, but and mostly it was 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. But there's a couple in there where I got the wrong matchups, and it came down to like, bro, if I lose this, I literally got to like redo my qualification. I'm gonna go check this Danilo out real quick. What promo is Danilo? You know what? Hold on. Well, I can check it on Footbin, but I kind of want to bring it on screen for the boys. Oh, you already told me winner wild card. I'm a jackass. Winner wild card. Let's get the rest of these. All right. What are all these hunt? That is kind of cool though, because right now Hunter and Shadow are good to have, and instead of having to go buy like 5, 10, 15, those can add up. All right. You know what else they need to take out? I hope they took out of UFL was my players after the patch started getting injuries all the time, dude. That was annoying as shit. That's why I started getting a bunch of. The trick to solve that though for me was I went and got a bunch of loan players that were good. Like I kept checking, and anytime good ones came up because it changes, I would purchase them and keep them in reserves, and that way, when I got injuries, I'd have them. But why did they have stupid ass injuries like that? Take injuries out. And my players were never injured until post patch. I don't know if you guys had that on UFL or not, but I hated that part too. I'm not even gonna lie, that's why I left, bro. The injuries they crossed the line with the injuries. I'm just kidding. Oh, I get a Guild Esports badge. I've always wanted to have a Guild Esports badge and the kit. Bro, now I can be like Guild. No, but you know what is sick? I don't know if you guys peeped the OG. Hold on, let me go. You guys peeped this, bro? Tell me that wasn't like, dude, legit, I wish I could copyright this logo. For real. I mean, that was meant. That was meant for me, for real. I love when I found that. That's new, too. That club's new this year, too. 2FC, so that was huge. All right. Let's go to the transfers, transfer market. Let's go to Danilo. There's going to be so many Danilos, isn't there? Danilo. Nope, it's this one. All right. Quality winter wild card. Oh, nice. Damn, dude. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh my God, Andy has a Raccoon Plus. Defender Plus Plus. Why the hell didn't I see him? How much is this? How much is Danilo on the market right now? Let's see. Oh my God, he's cheap as hell. Why don't people like him? Why don't people like him, dude? His agility's. Is this a joke? He's sick. Hand good passing. Dude, he's just like my Melito, maybe even faster. I'm going to stick with Melito, but dude, hell yeah. If I get a Serie A nod and I can use them, well, shit, guess what? Melito's Serie A. Bro, if I knew about that, I might have. Look, so check it out. I might not have done Stone's SBC. I might have waited for another SBC and played him and Melito, Danilo and Melito, because um, they're both, the Serie A would have helped them. Damn. But here's what I want to tell you guys. So sick, McManaman, so sick. Melito and Stone, sick. Martinez, sick. Mainu, ridiculous, bro. He's ridiculous. His distribution, his ability to win, don't worry about the stats. 18,000 or something like this. So don't be worried about no power curve or not doing the SBCs. Caicedo's from a showdown like way long time ago, and he's got sick evolution. You can no doubt find a player that you have just in the club. Zidane, everyone has him. FC gave him to us with the free evolution. I don't really like Zidane, dude. Honestly, I would rather play Haran in there. I love Haran in that cam spot. But it's Zidane, dude. Come on. Grealish, incredible card, and he's free. I think Robertson was free too. Sick left back. Both him and McManaman's like 170K, but they both have the whip pass plus. Haven't been using it, but and they're sick defensively and on the ball. And Adama's just a freak of nature. Those stats are ridiculous. They should all be 90 plus the way he plays. And of course, Holland's Holland. A little stiff on the ball in FC, but he can bang them in. My FC finishing's a little rough, so I didn't do him justice. But he gets in there, he wins duels like a son of a gun still, and he's just a beast. But good shout on that Danilo. If Stones ends up pissing me off, or I get a Serie A player, I wouldn't mind getting like a Dybala. I don't know if Dybala has any promos or anything, but I wouldn't mind getting like a Dybala here, and then I could go to Danilo with Melito. But yes, this 4-2-3-1 wide is huge. You have to make sure you put your two wingers have to be put on inside forward, inside striker. I've been calling it, but inside forward. And I would put balance, not attack, on them on your inside forwards because your wingers that are inside forwards because in attack, I noticed a lot of times the wingbacks were fronting them, and then you weren't able to get the ball to them. So keep them on balance, but they'll still be up there with Holland attacking. Obviously, Zidane, shadow striker, attack. He's brilliant in there, passing wise and shooting. Little stiff for me, but he does a job. Manu and Caicedo are incredible. Melito, Stones are brilliant. McManaman, Robertson are great. Martinez is great. Bro, I'm set with this lineup. I mean, I'm seriously set. My subs aren't bad. I just haven't tried this Bino Gittins or however you pronounce that. Endo's a 6 sub for Manu or Caicedo. He's just along their line, similar type of player. Romero, I'm not a big fan. I probably won't sub my center backs, but if I have to, he's there. Keane to spike to 85 is brilliant. If Holland gets a little stiff, maybe I'm facing an opponent, there's a little lag going. Put Keane in, and he's very shifty no matter what. Carpenter's ridiculous at right back. I would play her, start her if I was playing her in for sure. McManaman's sick, but Carpenter's ridiculous good, dude. Ridiculous good. Like, I damn near, if she was one of those players with 70 wingbacks with 70 shooting, I damn near would play her wing mid, swear to God. Nuno's fine for a left if I need to sub out Andrew Robinson. But yeah, I super love my squad, and I owe all the thanks to this tactical setup and everything to my boy Ruben Amorim. he's in real life. He's a manager of Manchester United. He set this all up. It was like once I put him in, boom, magic happened. So that's the squad. We're not in high level at all by any means. I all that time off. I think I'm like rivals. I think I'm all the way down to like Division 5. Haven't played much. I played like 2 rivals games, I think. Let me see. Yeah, haven't lost in rivals, but I'm not high by any means, as you can see. But it's good to start here, bro. When you're learning the game, it's very good to start here. So yeah, 4-2-3-1 wide is a beast. I put a video out with all the details on that, with a time stamp to skip if you want to, because the first like 8 minutes, I'm talking about how I got to that point. Just because, for any of you who don't know, most all of you are probably from UFL with me, but if not, I came from playing FC my whole life, getting into the FC Pro ranks, then leaving the game because I thought it had no hope, going to UFL, totally hell-bent on helping that game move in the right direction, a bunch of ball dropping and just errors from UFL, and then on a random stream Sunday night, after about 25, 30-minute waits and laggy games, if I did get one, I decided to try FC's patch after hearing about it from some people in the stream, and it was incredible. Actually, shout out to Jay. He was the one who got me to try it. So, with that being said, let's get back into some champs. Not sorry, champs. That's champs. I don't know. Part of me thinks I should just give these next 2 wins away, next 3, because I already qualified and get into rivals. Or do I go for the max rewards and try to keep practicing? Huh. UFL time. Ha ha ha. Oh, dude. Should I go? Should I do one? Should I go over there? I'm at least going to finish. Here's what I'll tell you this. I'm going to finish my little champs playoff run. And then I'll go over there. All right, boom. I will finish this, and then I will go over there. Now, how this usually works is when you're winning, you end up facing a really good team. We'll see. But yes, I will go over there here in a bit. I will check out UFL post patch number 2. Holy icon, boys. Holy icons. All right, let's check them out. Would you try to play possum on me there, buddy? Ay, ay, ay. Row! Offside, son of a gun. Alright, here we go. Bravo Molito! Just solid center back. Trying to put pressure on me, boy. No first time finesse shot or fake shots all over the field though in FC. Whoa, that was not supposed to go there. Look at that. Oh, get the shot off. Oh, get the goal off. Good tackle. Dama save it. Good Dom. I may need a new striker. It's not going to be Holland though. The next level up Holland's I think like 700K or something like that. I didn't. Come on, Matt. Good. Ay, 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 ay. 2. Hey. What a save. All right. Let's try this near poster with Haaland. Get in. Ah, those angle ones don't automatically go in like UFL, man. It's just so much more manual work now, which is good. It creates a skill gap, and I got to get used to that. It's a little more automatic in UFL in certain areas. Aye. All right. Bravo, good patience. Well, McManaman, good. See what you got. Face up. Good. Aye. Come on, Adama. You win these every time. Good. Ah, good. Cheese. We'll take it, though. That was cheese. That was one of those tackle back. That was BS. Oh, the winter wild card. Some people hate that. Some people, I know what you mean. They have a Holland center back card that's like 1.3 mil right now. That's apparently ridiculous. But he doesn't have any good place. I guess he has block plus and stuff. But I know he's insane just because even on the attack when he's pressuring defenders, he's just Holland. He's a force, dude. You know. But it does make me think he could be sick in real life at center back. I just know it. Like he's just such he's a freaking Viking. You know. He's a Viking. He is a Viking. But yeah, a lot of players don't like those unrealistic cards they do for Winter Wild Card or shift changers or whatever. Holland's in. Bravo! Bravo, bravo. Carl, he's 1.3 mil. I already checked him, trust me. I like him. I almost damn near would rather have him center back than striker. Actually, never mind. You know what? I like my agile, not that big. Strikers are center backs. Good, Melito. Good read. Good read. No! I should have switched to my back. Should have switched and got goal side of him. That was my fault with Melito. That's my fault. That's my fault. Damn it, I want to get another shutout. Son of a bitch. Make him pay now. Bravo. See? What in the mother of... Oh! Get that in there. I think I just got to tap O or do a little finesser into the corner there. God dang it. Got to finish my chances off, man. Wow. I need more coffee. Boys, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some coffee. How much time do I got? I forgot. Okay, 40 seconds. I need some more coffee.
Hey, Matt, we're going to go get a mocha. Do you want us to bring you something? You like
All right, back to it. Had to refill the coffee. Yeah, I don't got the M's. I don't got the M's for all that. To get a team equal to my team in UFL, which was all the best players, equivalent to FC, would take me literally instead of 200, would take me like 10 grand. No joke. But I'm accepting donations. Let me know. Where's that Amir, dude? He might donate. He told me earlier that he put 300 just on skins. He said he's going to watch the stream later. He was in earlier. I think his name was Amir, but he's like, man, I put 300 on skins, but he's coming to FC mainly too. I'm not saying I'll never, like, I'm not getting paid by either one of these companies, so it's not like I can't play UFL ever just for the boys that like want to see it, you know. But he was telling me like he's going to play FC2 or no. He spent. You know what's weird about that? He said he spent all his money on SC, but if you spent $300 on skins, but then you wouldn't go spend like 50, 60, 70 on the game? Come on, my man Amir. You need a financial advisor, bro. See those 50-yard power shots? See, this guy was pre-patch, probably dominating with those 50-yard power shots out there. Buddy, they don't work anymore, my man. You got to actually beat me, and it ain't going to happen. Oh, shit. See, like, I can't... Holland, I'm just never so fluid with. Dude, I loved Anticipate Plus. It is so OP, dude, I'm telling you. Pele then a bit. Well, yeah, what does Pele come in, bro? Like, more than my whole team, for sure. Bro, I'm literally rocking, like, I don't even think my whole team's worth a milli. Yeah, they are, but... Maybe not, though, because I got a lot of the players that I got from, you know, the season pass and SBCs and stuff like that. Yeah, dude, you know what's funny? R9 plays amazing, obviously, but oh my god, I could do that for fun. By the way, I have some tokens to do drafts. Let you guys pick my teams for me. I can get into that kind of stuff too. That is always fun. Sometimes I do that with my son. He likes picking my teams for me, and it is fun with draft as long as you don't get a crap draft. They used to have it where like you'd end up with like a sometimes starting like common golds because it was so bad to pick. So it should always be like OP teams. That's what players want, you know. Let players enjoy the best players in the game. Trying to understand this guy's defense. Very solidified, very narrow. Very solidified, very narrow. So I'm going to try to pull him out wide next time I get the ball in the attack. Good tackle. That's that. Anticipate, boys. It's huge because if you don't have anticipate there and you're just a little off, he's flying by you. That was supposed to go here. Good. See now, having a 6 or 2 6s with that type of passing is huge. Wow! 4-1. Do the SBCs when I played. Grinders and had a good team. Yeah, so I was one of those. If I have the fodder, so here's when I first was playing, dude. I got like FOMO, like summer gun, and I would do like every SBC, dude, and I regret it almost instantly many times. So now I'm very careful on SBCs, very careful. I'm very smart with my fodder, right? I'm a lot more strategic about it, who I get. I pay attention to the prices because some are just pure ripoffs for sure. But you can get some good players out of those SBCs that go far. I mean, this guy Sato Showdown, Ugarte was sick too. Some players still like him, and then later on you have Evos now. You got to think in terms of Evos too. Some of these SBC players are so cheap, and then you put an Evo on them. You end up with like $1 million player that you got for like, $50K, literally, dude. It's pretty sick. Offsides. Okay, good. Got blocked. Bravo. Cut. Ay, ay, ay. Corner. I notice either I'm not doing it quick enough or it doesn't work anymore where you hold R1 the player doesn't come to anymore. Good. All the way. Gotta be quicker. Trigger pass, almost like the same time. That's the other thing I hate about UFL, dude. You can't trigger and play good, perfect time balls because the delay is so much that the player's always offsides. Like, watch, I'll trigger Grealish, boom, go. And then get it blocked. But if it didn't get blocked, right when I trigger him, he goes. The UFL, it's like, it's so delayed you can't ever play good time. Whoa, what the f happened there? You can't ever play good time balls. Son of a bitch. Trying to show things and I'm getting goals let up. Can't do that in this game because it's too easy to score. What kind of shot was that, Adama? Shouldn't have went near post anyway, or far post, whatever you want to call it from that run. Good Melito. The read, boys. The read. Offside. Son of a gun. Oh, he wasn't off. He wasn't off. Oh, he's getting pissed. Can't get the ball off me. Cracker got an AR like he should in school. All right, let's go. What a ball! Oh my God, give me that EA. Give me that. Bro, I will tell you this. Putting those in the right place, whether it's UFL or this, I've gotten very good at that. Very good. I can sneak those in where a lot of players can't. Oh, there it is. I'll take the cheese, but what a ball, boys. The immediate triggers, I'm telling you guys. Trigger pass, like almost simultaneously. It's so nice having the good reaction. I could never do that ball right there in UFL because the delay's too much. Look at this head ball. I love it. Oh, bro, that would be a hell of a poster or like a picture for a thumbnail, dude. Zidane's eyes closed ball, like smashing the side of his face with his bald spot showing, dude. That's iconic. Iconic. He's off. He's off. Yeah, boys, starting to get in my groove, man. People better take notice. They better take notice in this FC stuff, dude. A lifetime of playing this from Sega Genesis to PlayStation 1, all the way up the ladder. All the way up the ladder, and I still only gave up 2. Didn't have to. The second one, I was trying to show you guys something, and I gave up that. And the first one, I should have switched to Melito, and I could have another shutout right now. Sticking with him. Good. Good. Melito's a beast. A little combo between Melito and Stones. My whole team's affordable, too, or at least comparable players are affordable. So, that's the game, boys. Oh, he's going to try to get one at the last, huh? See it, Vinny. Oh, good move. Good block, good blocks, good blocks. All right, that's game. All right, still undefeated on the stream. We will take it into game 4 of Champions qualifying. How funny was it they took TikTok for like a night? All right. anybody's got to go piss or do something like that, go ahead. Hopefully you stick around. I will be getting right back into it. I'm going to take a little, I got to make a phone call real quick. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and leave it on. Oh, my evolutions are done. I can go up a level probably, right? All right, that's good. All right, so if anybody happens to hear a little bit of the echo of the me in the background in chat, just because my mic goes out a couple times, and I want to make sure it doesn't happen because it sucks talking when you end up finding out no one could hear you. All right, so squad, team management. I'll leave it here in case anybody wants to take this. I strongly recommend this 4231 wide, and I'm going to make these phone calls, and I will be right back. What's up, buddy? Yeah, no, 100%. I agree.
That's already an advantage, you know.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.